Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Valkyries going up against the Las Vegas Aces. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. Well, the season can be a grind, but full-time charter flights sure help. I wish I was doing charter flights instead of doing coach with you two.
Yeah, a pretty new phenomenon in the W. It started in 2024, but let me just say this. It was about time.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree with that one, Brian. And it's not just about recovery. As the players have become more recognized, you don't want them getting mobbed walking through airports, having to sign too many autographs or take selfies. They just want to get to their next game.
Go. And so off the tip, it's Golden State. Pass to Burton. Now Dimes for three. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. She's guarded by Hayes. Here's Evans. And the three off target. Thornton with it. Picked up by Lloyd. From the elbow. Dimes. That's good.
They're on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early.
And that is so key in a basketball game.
And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Wilson. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Here's Dimes. The rebound by Evans.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Back to Young. Wilson the screen. This one for three. They grab their own miss.
When Wilson gets the ball in the post, she's as good as anyone in the WNBA at getting a bucket or getting to the line.
No good on the free throw. And during her 2024 MVP season, A'ja Wilson set a new WNBA scoring record.
Yeah, she became the first player to score 1,000 points in a single season. Wilson averaged just about 27 points per game. Just unreal.
Dimes cans it from downtown.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Pass to Wilson. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2-for-2 from the floor.
Yeah, that's all that he can do. Wilson is so good at capitalizing inside, even when she's under duress.
Dimes, that's good.
She's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
Here in the first, with just under 2.5 minutes played so far, a nice shot by Wilson.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Dimes, and A'ja Wilson with the block. Pass to Dimes. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up, and it's Golden State, another one.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Now here's Evans. Outside Young. Pass to Wilson. Evans. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that.
First free throw is good.
Well, Kayla Thornton loves these freebies, and she's able to contribute a lot for her team.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Aces trailing. Outside Young. Takes the three, and she's good on the three ball.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Dimes, that's good.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Outside Evans. Parker Tyus outside. Back to Young. Good work defensively by Kayla Thornton. Pass to Burton. Now Dimes. 13 points in this game. And it's Golden State, another one.
And their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They're getting great looks, and they're capitalizing. You know, they have to be pleased with this start offensively.
Now here's Evans. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
Strong start for her. Great to see. That's 4 for 5.
Here's Dimes. 15 points in the game. No good from outside.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
It's stolen by Dimes. Pass to Hayes. Dimes up top. Puts up a three. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gates. That's 4 makes already from long distance.
They're just scorching the nets. I mean, how long do you think they can keep this up, Tim?
I don't know, but the defense has to get better on the other end.
Wilson sets a screen. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry. But that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. And where's the cheese?
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
They get a hand on it. To the inside. Here's Dimes. For the basket. Her 8 for 13 from the floor.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
Monumental move in the WNBA. Jewel Lloyd joining the Aces.
Well, Las Vegas moving Kelsey Plum to LA in a 3-team deal, netting Lloyd. What a huge move for an organization that isn't scared to swing for the fences. I love going after a star like Jewel Lloyd.
Golden State leading. And here's Dimes. She's got 20. And Tiffany Hayes with the triple.
Now they're setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Yeah, that's 5 3-pointers made already in just the first quarter. I mean, they're off to one heck of a start.
And that one's good.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Dimes with the ball. Working on Wilson. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Outside Young. From the arc. They get it back. Parker Tyus. Tries again. Fires from deep. Evans misses. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. He's guarded by Parker Tyus. Dimes, that's good.
This defense looking soft early on. They've got to summon a little more energy and urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their rhythm offensively.
Now here's Young. Parker Tyus up top. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Wilson guarded by Dimes. Yep, count it.
Wow, what a special start to this game. She's 8 for 9, making it look easy.
Here's Dimes. Gets it to go from downtown.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. Fires from the corner. Burton with the rebound. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Young with the steal. Right side, Evans. Outside, Young. No good on the triple.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Here's Nelson Adota. Nice defense from Asia Wilson.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Count the basket.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Now here's Dimes. 25 points in the game. Nelson Adota with the bucket.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Here's Dimes. Inside. Nelson Adota with the bucket.
3 of 4 to start the game. Well, she came ready to play.
And here are the Aces now. Down by 12. Jackie Young from outside. Marked that as her 5th miss in 7 shots.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Down low. Kicks it out to Thornton. Here's Dimes. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You like how Thornton puts the team first. She would rather move the ball than force her own shot.
Now here is Lloyd. Tight defense on her. Pass to Young. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
You know, she keeps jacking up those threes without much to show for it. She's going to lose the green light very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Dimes. She's got 27. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Young. Pass to Evans. To the paint. And stolen by Thornton. Dimes with the ball. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Valkyries ahead, leading by 14. And we'll get things started in the 2nd quarter when we return. A lot. Season of Valkyries basketball. So what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, a fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
And that one misses. And the Aces selecting Asia Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like Asia, it can change everything.
Now here's Young. She has 7. And that one's good. Wilson.
Well, once Wilson catches fire, she stays hot. Her aggressiveness on offense is why her teammates keep feeding her.
It's Burton, leading by 5. Down low, and it's stolen by Nalissa Smith. Wilson, right side, over Thornton, and the Aces tack on 2 more.
Very well done. Confident and composed, as always.
Now here's Dimes. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Aces. Kicks it out to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young. And it's a tie ball game.
Oh, look at Smith showing off a little bit of range. She's good at going after those 3-point opportunities.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing. The Valkyries with another miss.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Back to Wilson. And she gets it to go.
Coming into the league as a great passer, Young has that radar on her, knowing where everyone is on the court.
Golden State with the ball. Pass to Hayes. Dimes. Kick out to Hayes. Here's Burton. And nothing is falling right now for them. Here's Las Vegas. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And that's a foul called on Dimes. That'll be her 2nd foul of the game. Here's Evans. It's good from long range.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Golden State trailing here. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. Off target from outside.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly.
Now here's Dimes. She's got 27. Nelson Ododa with the bucket.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Three-pointer Jackie Young. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes in.
And without looking at the scoreboard, I mean, do you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back with this effort?
Yeah, playing with a lot of energy. A nice uptick in their second chance points this quarter.
Dimes, no good.
Yeah, somebody must have turned the AC on because after that great first quarter from outside, she's cooled down here.
Right side Young. And here's Asia Wilson outside. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. Now Dimes. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Most jump shooters prefer to shoot off the pass, not the dribble. Thornton, no different.
Outside Evans. Wilson the screen. There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. Dimes with the rebound. Golden State with the ball. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Outside Young. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for her.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
To the wing, right side. The tray. And the Valkyries, another 3.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that 3-point ability.
Now here's Evans. To stop the run. Count it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
After struggling in the first quarter, she has come alive here in the second.
Here's Dimes. She has 29. A baseline J. Wilson pulls it down. The Aces trailing. Outside Evans. Pass to Wilson. 5 to shoot. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And so it's Golden State with it. Good work there as it goes.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Young. She's got 7. It's good.
Nice find from Young. Her 6 feet height helps her get clean passes off, gives her a great view of the court as well.
Well, after winning her 3rd MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than A'ja Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson's on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record.
Offensive board. That gives them the lead.
They're in good position here, thanks in part to her efficient scoring.
To the inside. Hayes. And the shot goes down.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
Here's Las Vegas. They trail by 1. And again, it's A'ja Wilson. Now here's Dimes. She's guarded by Wilson. Thornton left side. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Outside Evans. Wilson, guarded by Dimes. She gets that one.
Embarrassing defenders game in and game out. Wilson plays with the will to finish through contact.
The Aces making a switch. And here's Dimes. 32 points in the game. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Jewel Lloyd.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here's Evans. He has 5. Pass to Wilson. Misses the baby hook. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Aces ahead, leading by just 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. And you know, A'ja Wilson has been really making it happen.
She tore it up on the offensive glass in the first 2 quarters. Full effort.
Yeah, she was incredibly persistent, and that's what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. And look, she's making bigs all around the world proud with her play.
The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. Three-pointer Jackie Young. The Valkyries pull it in.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
The Aces leading. Evans. Beyond the arc. Here's the second effort. Kicks it out to Wilson. Three-pointer. And that one coming off an assist by Cheyenne Parker-Tyus.
A complex offensive game makes Wilson just so difficult to defend. Coaches must have a hard time game planning against her.
Dimes, no good.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
And the basket by Lloyd.
That's what makes Lloyd so dangerous. She scores everywhere on the floor, even places like the mid-range.
Kayla Thornton drains it from beyond the arc.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Outside Young. Here's Evans. Tried to come right back with a three of her own, but it's no good.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
She placed that pass right out in front of her and just let her run into it.
Now here is Lloyd. Pass to Evans. No good on the three.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide open look like that.
Takes a step back. Nelson Adota. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor. Now here's Evans. Guarded closely. Lloyd from long range. Tries again. Here's Wilson. There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. Here's Parker Tyus. And at last, they get one to fall.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Chalk up 2 right there.
That's their 3rd straight make. off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
And Lloyd gets it to go.
That's some assertive shooting from Lloyd in the corner. She knows that she's got to be able to hit that shot.
Pass to Burton. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Young shot's good.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Here's Dimes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
These teams really feeding off each other now in terms of energy.
It must have been some kind of speech at halftime as both sides have picked things up. What do you think the coaches were saying, Tim?
Took the opportunity when she saw it.
A good look there, and she didn't waste it. Her second 3 of the game.
And that one's good. Hayes.
The combination of touch and hops. Hayes has got both, and it makes her a threat down low.
Outside Lloyd. Left side Young. Wilson in the post. Guarded by Dimes. Nice fade away to get it over the top.
The defense has been unable to slow her down. What a game.
Pass to Dimes. Goes up at the elbow. And the Valkyries another bucket.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Parker Tyus outside. Young. From deep, Asia Wilson. It's hauled in by Tiffany Hayes.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Now here's Dimes. Covered by Lloyd. For 3, Kayla Thornton. It's hauled in by the Aces. Pass to Lloyd. Back to Wilson. Banked in off the glass.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
The Valkyries trail. Here's Dimes. Misses the 3.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage she put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second half.
Outside Evans. Lloyd. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Dimes with the ball. He has 40. Valkyries with another miss. Pass to Evans. Back to Lloyd. From downtown, another 3 for Las Vegas.
Well, nothing was going down for her in the first half, but since the break, she has been on target.
Now here's Dimes. She's guarded by Wilson. Now here's Dimes. On the wing, Kayla Thornton. No good again that time. Pass to Young. Back to Wilson. And she makes good on the layup.
I like the energy here in the third, trying to take control of this game.
Absolutely, and this is the time to do it. A critical point in the ball game right here.
Yeah, set yourself up for that final frame.
So both teams changing it up here. A bona fide all-star. Talk about Jackie Young and her game.
Well, she's got great size for a guard and can bully smaller players with her strength. But then you got to also factor in the skill side of things. Young has finished top 3 in three-point shooting a couple times.
Now here's Young. And that one's good. Wilson.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball not only inside, but convert those opportunities.
No doubt what their offensive philosophy is today. Pound that ball inside.
I love it. You just love the tenacity. She can simply will her way into games at times, exert her presence.
Now here's Evans. 8 points for her. Let's go with a 3. Second chance shot. It's a deflection. They retain possession. That one falls.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising, given their advantage on the glass.
Here's Young. She's got 9. A nice shot by Wilson.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Now here's Dimes. 43 points in the game. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, well, with eagle-eyed vision, Hayes has earned a reputation as a capable distributor.
Outside Evans. Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Dimes. Buried from 15 feet out. The Aces leading. Smith outside. Pass to Wilson. And here's Bell. That's good. And it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Wilson outside. Bell. From outside, off the mark. Here's Dimes. A special move before the shot.
You've got to give her a ton of credit for the way she's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Pass to Gustafson. Sinks that one from the post.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Stolen by Gustafson. Screen by Gustafson. Inside. Great pass to set up the land.
Their prowess inside has just been tremendous, guys. It's been no contest on the low block.
And really, Brian, until the defense puts up at least some resistance, you got to just keep pounding them down low.
Buries it from three-point range.
She's certainly doing her part, trying to battle back into it.
Pass to Bell. To the middle. Here's Wilson. The rebound by Thornton.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Smith. Dimes with the rebound. Here's Willie. The layup miss.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Inside. Dimes. That's good.
They're not using the three-point shot very much. They may want to think about stretching the defense a bit like they did in the first half.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Smith. Bell. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Smith. Lets it go from deep. Not gonna go that time. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enjoy the 4th. Who will carry the day? The Aces on top, leading by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The 4th quarter of play should begin in moments. Make substitutions. Here's Smith. 3 off the inbound. Dimes with the rebound. Out to the right wing. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Las Vegas trailing. Here's Wilson. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. Pass to Dimes. Here's Willie. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dimes. Connects on the 17-footer. Now Bell. Now here's Wilson. Guarded by Dimes. And that's a foul called on Dimes. That is her 3rd foul so far.
And the next foul will put them in the bonus.
And you know they'll be trying to draw that next one quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the line and get some easy buckets.
Golden State with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. Dimes, no good. Wilson outside. Pass to Gustafson. Uncovered. Valkyries with the rebound.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Wilson with the bucket.
Yeah, and the floor really opened up for her there.
And that was not a good reaction from the defense.
Yeah, they look real slow.
Dimes with the ball. She's against Gustafson. Well, we know Aces fans are some of the most passionate in the league. Vegas is a tough place to play.
Well, even as players come and go, there's been some bad blood between these two teams. The rivalry itself, it is intense and very entertaining.
And for Golden State, well, they're looking to keep the momentum going as they've already come away victorious once so far against the Aces. Now here's Dimes. Launches it. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
She is absolutely killing it from outside.
Here's Gustafson. And the layup falls.
So comfortable around the rim. Megan Gustafson, a very good finisher.
Now here's Dimes. In the Valkyries, another 3.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
To the inside. Here's Nelson Adota. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
Pass to Wilson. The 11-footer. And that shot falls short that time. Golden State leading. Here's Nelson Adota. Dimes. Covered by Gustafson. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. And here are the Aces now. Pass to Bell. Shoots a 3. The shot will not fall. Outside Hayes. To the paint. Here's Dimes. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, you don't see that one often. The fadeaway shot when she's wide open.
And here's Young. Pass to Gustafson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
She's starting to turn it on now after a slow start.
Outside Hayes. Thornton. And here's Nelson Adota. She's guarded by Wilson. 6 to shoot. Dimes, no good. And it's the Aces with the ball. They trail by 7. Here's Smith. It's blocked.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
Down low. Here's Dimes. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
And the Aces making a change here.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Well, in 2023, Cheyenne Parker-Tyus was named to her first All-Star game at age 30.
Pretty incredible, doing it in year 9 of her career with the Dream. Parker-Tyus easily setting a new career high at 15 points per game. Such a great lesson in continuing to work on your game, and great things can happen.
Now here's Dimes. Pass to Thornton, and stolen by Evans. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
Love how tenacious Wilson is, just daring defenders to foul her on the way up.
And that's good as she hits both shots. It's Burton. Pass to Dimes. Takes the three. Drills it from outside.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Good.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Now here's Dimes. And another basket for Golden State.
That's a very low percentage shot, but it's the result they were looking for.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. The Valkyries pull it in.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Dimes. That one drops for her.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Here's Evans. Back to Young. Pass to Wilson. Clock at 6. Lloyd. The three-pointer, no good.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now Nelson Adota. To the right side. Here's Dimes. Knocks down the three ball.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Now here's Young. Wilson sets a screen. Outside Lloyd. They need this. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Now here's Dimes. She's guarded closely. Fades. She can't get it to go. And so we see the Valkyries taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone. Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And tonight it'll be the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Golden State Valkyries. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And for teams that haven't quite met expectations, this is the first time of the season when trade rumors intensify.
Well, when you underperform, the pressure starts to build, not only on the players, but on the front offices and their ability to improve their roster.
And it's always a risk to make a trade and shake up the locker room. But if you have the opportunity to get better, you have to take it.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Golden State Valkyries. On Wednesday, and they're going to start a road trip in Seattle going up against the Storm. And then on Friday, they head back home to host the Dallas Wings.
Well, the road, never the highlight of your schedule for any team, but for this team, it's a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home courts.
And so off the tip, it's Golden State. Now here's Dimes. She's covered by Thomas. Here's Dimes. Whitcomb grabs the miss. Pass to Copper. Outside Williams. Now here's Whitcomb. 6 on the shot clock. Leah Copper for 3. Dimes with the rebound. And here's Burton. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Alyssa Thomas. Pass to Williams. Now Copper. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hayes. Here's Brown. And the layup's good off the glass.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Not watching the line there, and that'll be a backcourt violation.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
One thing you can't do is string together those kind of possessions because it can snowball in a hurry.
Absolutely. Keeps defenders uncomfortable, and I think it's because of Thomas's ability to play assertive but composed around the rim.
In the offseason, Brittany Griner signed with Atlanta, leaving the Mercury after 11 years.
But Griner was the first pick in the 2013 draft, won a title back in 2014, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 9 All-Star appearances, but best of all, Brittany was a great member of the Phoenix community.
Now here's Brown. Leah Copper for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, she'll just continue to bury these shots.
Pass to Dimes. Burton. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. Here's Dimes. The 3 is up. Brown grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Dimes, no good.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
To the paint. Brown inside. Her aim is not true. That makes her 1 for 2. Now here's Dimes. She's covered by Thomas. Dimes. The shot is good. It's her second bucket in 5 tries.
Next time she has that much space, she should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Here's Whitcomb. They grab their own miss. It's good.
The nonstop energy of Thomas getting the rebound.
Golden State trailing here. Here's Dimes. Misses the three. Now here's Whitcomb. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Absolutely no fear, guys. Mixing it up in the paint with bigger players.
Now here is Hayes. Now Dimes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Williams with it. Pass to Whitcomb. Off target from outside. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. They trail by 3. And that one's good. Hayes.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from 3.
Copper with the ball. Thornton picks her up. Copper outside. To the middle. Pulls it from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. And here's Thornton. Pulls up on the wing. And the Valkyries another bucket.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. To the inside. That one good for 2.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Pass to Dimes. Thornton right side. And the Valkyries another 3.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Whitcomb. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Yep, that one goes.
She's hit the ground running here in the first quarter and just has put together a nice quarter offensively.
From the elbow, and she gets a jumper to drop.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now here's Copper. Puts the move on, and she lays it up and in.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Pass to Dimes. Takes the 3. And again, Golden State with the triple.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should have been simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Thomas, guarded by Dimes. And that one's good, Thomas.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity, and they're getting excellent results.
You know, that's a winning formula, pounding the ball down low, being aggressive. You know, they're being very assertive offensively.
For 3, Tiffany Hayes. And good, coming off the assist by Kayla Thornton.
Takes pride in each performance. Hayes is the centerpiece of everything her team does.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. And one thing that makes Kalia Copper an all-star, her clutch scoring.
Oh, she 100% has that clutch gene, winning Finals MVP back in 2021. The tighter the game, the better Copper plays.
Phoenix trailing here. Thomas outside. Pass to Copper. Whitcomb. And a miss there on the triple.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Dimes, that's good.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring. With confidence.
Thomas outside. Outside Whitcomb. And stolen by Thornton. And here we go, Valkyrie's fast break. She gets it in there.
Defensively giving up far too many open looks.
To battle back, they'll need to simply shore up their defense. It's as easy as that.
Now here's Copper. She's got 5.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of the hole because she is not helping their offense.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mercury.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string together some successful offensive possessions and play tough D.
Pass to Bonner. Fires for 3. Dimes with the rebound.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Here's Willie. And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession. And the Mercury making a change here.
Substitution.
Now here's Dimes. She's got 17.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
Bonner outside.
Victoria Willie. First personal foul. First team foul.
The three-point shot off the mark to start this game.
Yeah, but it's still early. They've got to play their game and just live with the results.
Pass is on Delasini. Back Benlay, guarded by Sabali. To the wing on the left. From past the arc, Mercury with the rebound. Copper outside. Here's Mack. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's a great play. Glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Dimes, baked in off the glass.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Now here's Sabali. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Lets it go from deep. And the Mercury, another 3.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Here's Dimes. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Valkyries on top. They lead by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. A left. Falls back and drains the fadeaway J.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those 2 will lead this young roster.
Here's Dimes. And the Valkyries another bucket. And it's the Mercury with the ball. Up top on her. 10 points for her. Mack can't get it to go.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Now Thornton. Here's Dimes. No good from outside.
Well, after hitting those 2 3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second. I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's Dimes. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Phoenix trailing here. Right side, Sabali. Hits the jumper in space.
And when the mid-range shot becomes available, Sabali takes it. And that's how it should be. She lets the game come to her naturally.
Here's Dimes. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room. Shot blocked!
And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's the triple. Drops in the tray.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Thomas outside. Pass to Bonner. And the 3 off target.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
The tray drills it from outside.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in each quarter for her so far.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Leah Copper for 3. Nelson Adota with the rebound.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Pass to Burton. Dimes. Five to shoot. From 12 feet out. Some solid defense from Satu Sabali. Here's Copper. And she gets it to go.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
Now here's Dimes. She's covered by Thomas. Dimes, that's good.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front, and it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Leah Copper from outside. Offensive rebound, Mercury. Lets the three fly. Again, Kalia Copper missing.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Here's Dimes. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Bonner. Jacks up a three. That one falls, coming off Alyssa Thomas's feed.
She's been a real positive factor, though as a team, they're still falling a bit short there.
Dimes up top. She's covered by Thomas. And here is Dimes.
Hey, get that,
5 on the clock to the left side wing. Mack grabs the miss. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Pass to Dimes. Launches it. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
That's her 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
Here's Thomas. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Well, when it comes to all-time triple-doubles, no one comes close to Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, entering the 25 season, Thomas had 15. No one else in league history had 5. And they come in key moments, too. She's got a few in the playoffs.
2 points. That one goes in.
In the paint, Sabali has the tools to be dominant. Look at her muscle her way to the shot there.
Pass to Dimes. From about 19 feet. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bonner outside. Fires the three. Good for another basket. She's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
She's putting on an excellent offensive display, and she may just be getting started.
Here's Dimes. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Performing at such a high level. They've got her to thank for this lead.
Pass to Mack. Up top, Bonner. Here's Copper. Here's Thomas. Guarded by Dimes. Over Hayes. And it's Thomas missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
And so here's Phoenix. Down by 12. Luana Bonner for 3. Nelson Adota with the rebound. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dimes. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
That misses off the backboard. And so that's the end of the first half. Valkyries on top. They lead by 14. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. I mean, what a performance we're seeing out there by Dimes.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Thomas. Inside, Williams. That's tipped. Dimes with the ball. What an incredible scoring display she's put on tonight. Here's the three. Sinks the triple.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Pass to Whitcomb. Let's go with a three. Good on the three-point shot.
And Whitcomb answering the 3 on one end with one of her own.
Dimes with the ball. Thomas on her. Left side, Williams. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Dimes, that's good.
She just keeps on going. She's got more points than anybody out there.
And here's Copper. She's got 11. Outside Whitcomb. Shoots the three. Dimes with the rebound.
It just hasn't been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
And it's blocked by Kaylani Brown.
Excellent display of not just balance, but body control on that rejection. What a heads-up play by Brown.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Dimes. She's covered by Thomas. Dimes with the ball. Thomas on her. Here's Nelson Adota. Makes it off the glass.
That's what the fake's there for. Get your defender off her feet and drive right around her.
Now Copper. Whitcomb. Pass to Thomas. Slides right through for her 7th basket in 11 tries.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Now Thornton. And she banks in the layup.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Well, Copper can sometimes be a selective three-point shooter, so she must have been feeling that look.
And there's a pick. Down low. And another basket for Golden State.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Whitcomb. The three-pointer off the mark.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
What a huge trade for the Mercury in the offseason, picking up Alyssa Thomas from Connecticut.
When you talk about Thomas, I mean, think about this. Top 5 in MVP voting in each of the last 3 seasons. The do-it-all type forward. Averaged 10 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists last year, and she brings toughness to this team.
Outside Williams. Here's Copper. She's got 14. Shot clock at 6. Thomas. And again, Phoenix no good.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail. Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
Yeah, and really that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Now here's Copper. To end the run, knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Here's Dimes, and another basket for Golden State.
Well, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
Hey, eyes up, Hunter. Don't give her space.
Outside Whitcomb. Copper. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And the Mercury, another three.
You just love to see Copper turn on the Jets. When she's this hot, she wants the ball every time, and she deserves it every time.
And a 3-on-3 fast break. And the call will be against Brown. That is her first foul of the game. The Mercury making a switch here.
Number 0, Satu Saburi.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
To the inside. Dimes with the ball. Sabali's there. Dimes, no good. Outside Sabali. Good, and the assist goes to Kalia Copper.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Here's Dimes. Hits the outside fadeaway.
She's fortunate that that shot found the bottom of the bucket.
And here's Satu Sabali outside. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. Dimes, guarded by Sabali. Here's Dimes. And another basket for Golden State.
You want to talk about a major contribution? I'll tell you a major contribution. She scored over half their points so far.
Copper outside. Launches a three. Dimes with the rebound.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Unloads. Satu Sabali comes up with the board.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Dimes. Bangs home the trifecta.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. Now, I'm sure that was not the plan.
Luana Bonner for three. That shot is good, and she has made 8 while only missing 4. That's 67% shooting. Tip, and that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the defense couldn't collect it.
The Mercury making a switch here. Here's Thornton. 5 points in the game. Here's Dimes. Buries the long-range jumper.
What an exhibition she's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Bonner. She's guarded by Hayes. Back to Bonner. From deep. Good again. She's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing?
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here's Phoenix. It's an 18-point game. Takes the three. Bagbenlay with the rebound. Now Dimes. Non-stop scoring machine here. Pass to Thornton. Bagbenlay. And here's Hayes. Clock at 6. In the Valkyries, another three.
All the three-pointers coming off her fingers have been right on the money.
And how about the journey of Temi Fagbenlay? Was out of the WNBA from 2019 to 2023.
Played in Europe for those years, winning titles in 3 countries, Spain, Italy, and England. Came back to the United States with the Fever in 2024 and was selected by Golden State in the expansion draft.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from her. She's been passing up on her shot a little bit more than usual. You know, even though she is hitting the ones that she takes.
And a screen by Bonner. There's the three. Good from the moment it left her hand. That makes her 10 for 14.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half.
Their snipers are starting to do their thing, and that's really going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Mack, covered by Thornton. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Offensively, she's hurting them more than she's helping them this quarter.
Good on the triple.
Take a bow, Tiffany Hayes. She is putting on a show.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Mercury making a change here. And so here's Phoenix. It's stolen by Fagbenle. Pass is on Delasini. Dimes. Shot from the low block. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First team foul.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Bonner outside. High post shot. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Dimes cans it from downtown.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away. They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
Here's Dimes, and the Valkyries another bucket.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Sabali. Valkyries with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone. You're making things far too easy for her if you let her get the ball that deep in the post.
Agreed. I couldn't have said it any better myself. You know, you got to do your work early and keep her out of that spot.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Valkyries on top, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. And we welcome you back as we... Changing it up here. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth.
We've seen an obvious improvement out of her since halftime, and she just didn't really have a whole lot working for her in the first half.
Pass is on Delasini. Dimes. Thomas outside. Outside Sabali. The three. Dimes with the rebound.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
The fader. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Bonner with it. Pass to Mack. Now here's Sabali. That one falls through. It's her sixth make from the floor this game, and now 6 for 10.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
And here is Dimes. She's covered by Thomas. Fades away. And the Valkyries, another bucket.
That's what set them apart today. Their success with the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, they've taken what the offense has given them and really just made the most of it. That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Willie. Pass to Dimes. Fades back. That one goes. Count it.
They're as hot as can be from mid-range, not missing many of those.
That's right. They've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Sabali. Zandalasini pulls it in. And it's the Valkyries' ball. Dimes. With the fadeaway. Yep, that one goes.
That's 10 straight points off of mid-range jumpers.
Yeah, they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get these shots. Very good discipline shown by this side.
A good look from Copper. Burton with the rebound.
No getting around the fact that that's a shot she has to knock down.
Here's Dimes. Aaliyah Copper grabs the miss. Phoenix with the ball. Pass to Mack. Copper outside. Fires from deep. And the 3-ball is good.
When she gets going, this is what can happen. They need to think about a double team.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries. So both teams making some changes here. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Here's Dimes. Buries it from 3-point range.
What's gotten into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
And here's Copper. Pass to Sabali. 6 to shoot. It's a deflection. They get it back. Spins. Here's Dimes. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
Well, with little defensive pressure, she turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by employing the fadeaway.
Leah Copper from outside. And just player in the league. Dewana Bonner is not slowing down, fellas.
I mean, just watch her. She's facing off with players, some of which are 15 years younger than her. And you never guess that with how well Bonner moves.
Pass to Thomas. No good.
Is it just me, or does it feel like she's got every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
Here's Williams. Pass to Brown. Thomas. Golden State. Now Nelson Adota. She's covered by Brown. Here's Dimes. And that one hits back iron.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
Copper outside. Got a hand on it. It's Burton. She's guarded by Williams. Nelson Adota with the bucket.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Now here's Thomas. Defense right on her. Count it. Good. And so it's Golden State with it. Now here's Dimes. DeWanna Bonner with the rebound. Now here's Copper. She's guarded by Hayes. Copper misses.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Pass to Dimes. Wing shot on the way, and it's good. 2 points. Phoenix with the ball. Up top, Thomas, guarded by Dimes. Alyssa Thomas attacking from 6 feet. Brown. Thomas, good.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
13 feet out. Here's Fagbenle. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And some changes here for the Mercury. And that one misses. And it's the Mercury with the ball. DeWanna Bonner drives in. Soft touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They gotta at least get a finger on her.
Pass to Zandalacini. Now here's Dimes. And Bonner pulls it down. And that's a foul called on Dimes. That will get her 4th foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Phoenix with the ball. Thomas outside. Here's Whitcomb. That's in there. Alyssa Thomas with the assist. Here's Dimes. "16 feet out. Out to Fagbenle. Dimes. She's covered by Thomas. Here's Dimes. Whitcomb grabs the miss. Pass to Williams. Here's Brown. And here's Williams. Now Whitcomb. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for her.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Dimes. And it's in off the backboard. Thomas outside. And so we see the Valkyries taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
The shots were falling, but you also stuffed the stat sheet, getting a rare 20-20 game in the process. Can you tell us about the difficulty of that?
You know, there's definitely skill involved, of course, but some of it has to do with the flow of the game, the matchup, a little bit of luck, honestly. It's just all wrapped into it. Everything just has to come together perfectly, and that's why it's so rare.
Well, getting 20/20 often indicates a player had leverage in at least 2 areas of the court. How were you able to use that leverage so effectively?
You know, I really think this particular matchup just worked in my favor. I was able to get a lot of open looks on shots. Other than that, just using my court awareness to the best of my ability and getting a little help from my teammates.
Thanks
It all
so
came
much.
together. Thanks.